So when Nintendo gets to an end of a life cycle of a system, sometimes you start to see some fun bundles emerge as a way to sort of clear out stock for their next system. Usually you know about the next system that's coming out when you're purchasing these other systems, but there's been some really cool stuff over the years, whether they're system color variants or even like brand new skinned systems like we saw with the 3DS and the 2DS. There was a ton of cool variants of those systems, and some of those are commanding a very high price point right now. But when it comes to the Nintendo Switch, there's really been none of that. You know, they've been just doing their standard Black Friday deal of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe included with a baseline Nintendo Switch model and 3 months of Nintendo Switch Online. For like the past 3 or 4 years now. It's pretty much just a holiday tradition at this point in time, and with them announcing that they would be doing this system yet again starting on October 6th, which of course has already come and gone, many people were thinking, all right, well, this is all we're getting from Nintendo this year. But is that the case? It seems like there might actually be another Nintendo Switch bundle coming this Black Friday, according to these leaks, that might actually make some people upset if they already went ahead and bought the Switch that they already got because, well, there's some better hardware involved. That's what we're going to talk about today here on the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and share it if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if you didn't like it. It's not going to hurt my feelings. We have 481,000 subs. That's pretty freaking cool. We'll get 500,000 one day. Now, this is coming to us from Deal Labs magazine, and Bill Kun. I don't know. People said that he knows his stuff, so I'm just going to kind of roll with that. Or they know their stuff. I shouldn't assume it's a male, because that would be a bit of misogynistic of me, and I'm not a misogynist. I had to translate this from French to English because this is a French website. Oui, monsieur, oui. A new Nintendo Switch OLED pack is about to be released, the last one before the new Switch. So here is the standard one that we always get. You know, this is the standard Switch model, no OLED screen or anything like that. You get your Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you get your 3-month membership. Now, they have announced some other bundles this holiday season that we've talked about on the channel before. The Nintendo Switch Sports that comes with Switch Sports, Nintendo Switch Online for 3 months, and the crappy system, the Animal Crossing variant one, pink one and the coral blue one with the Nook Boys and Isabelle, and then of course this standard one. So these were kind of the ones that we were expecting Nintendo to do. And of course, you know, these are already, I believe they're all already available out in the marketplace if you want some of these, this, that, and the other. But this website is saying that they have heard and they've actually seen another Nintendo Switch bundle that is coming this Black Friday 2023. And here's the kicker. Involves a Switch OLED. So a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe OLED pack is coming soon, according to this website, in Europe and the United States. It will have the Switch OLED console, neon blue and neon red Joy-Cons, a download code for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and a 3-month individual subscription to Nintendo Switch Online service. We've even been able to obtain a visual of the new pack and know that the console will not have a dedicated design and that only the packaging will have one. So basically, it's not going to be like a skinned console or anything like that. It'll probably look very similar to this, and I'll probably use something like this, except like blur it out on the thumbnail of this video to be mysterious or something. But it's just going to be a basic pack-in sort of system. They're going to dump a Switch OLED in the box instead of a standard Switch. You'll get your Mario Kart 8 and you'll get your Nintendo Switch Online. Now, they have a price point as well. So they are thinking that it was going to be 349 euros, which roughly translates to $350 or 310 British pounds for all the Brits out there like MVG. So what's the savings of this? Obviously, you know, it's not terrible, all things considered, if this is your first Nintendo Switch OLED model. The OLED model is, of course, a $350 system on its own. So you're getting the game, which still a $60 game, and you're getting the 3 months of Nintendo Switch Online as well with this bundle. Now, as far as a release date is concerned, they actually do not have one. Oh, they do. Oh, never mind. I didn't even notice that. So this will be released on November 20th in Europe. So if they're confident in saying that, I'm sure the Nintendo Switch, or for the United States, this Nintendo Switch bundle will also come out around that time frame, which of course is before Black Friday. And Black Friday is the busiest shopping time of the year, whether you're buying stuff at retailers or buying stuff online. People are fighting and stabbing each other in line for like televisions and video games. I'm just like, bro, I'll just chill at home and spend the extra $50. You know, I'll save up some money if I really need something and not deal with the lines. But some people like it. You know, it's a holiday tradition for them. You eat a bunch of food, and then the next day you try to kill everyone near you or something like that. But this is interesting to me for really two reasons. First and foremost, this is the first time, like I said, that a Switch OLED has been a part of any sort of bundle. So what does that really mean here, and what is that saying about Nintendo's positioning for the Nintendo Switch 2? Because I don't think it's a coincidence that all of a sudden we have a Switch Lite bundle, a standard Switch bundle, and a Switch OLED bundle all going to be available during this holiday season for people to pick up. That kind of sounds like, to me, hey, we're kind of about to be moving on from this system. We're going to be, you know, sort of liquefying our stock of it. You know, we want people to buy the system, of course, but we have something else planned for 2024. Now, what's interesting about this, though, is like what that $50 price difference between the standard Switch model and the OLED model. Could we potentially see some retailers having the standard model at less than $299.99? I could see like a Walmart or Target having a, you know, doorbuster sale where it's like $270 or something like that. And then, of course, you have to wonder, well, are we going to see more aggressive price cuts in 2024 if this system is indeed winding down? When you look at the software library that has been announced thus far, it's good stuff. Like, I'm excited for some of these games. I like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and, you know, the Super Princess Peach game looks pretty fun, but they're obviously not heavy hitter titles. They're not something that is going to, you know, necessarily bring in a lot of people into the brand. It's more so for people that are already invested in the brand, that already have a Nintendo Switch, and they're looking for more software to get. So then I guess, you know, is it too many different variants on the marketplace? Having all three of these systems, I like to think that the consumer nowadays is smarter than like our parents were, because you got to remember, like when our parents were growing up, like video games were pretty much in their infancy. So I feel like they didn't quite have their finger to the pulse like we would as parents, because like we grew up with video games. You know, if you're in your late 30s, early 40s, you played Atari, you played NES, you played a Sega Genesis. Like, you kind of understand how these systems work. So I don't really think that's going to be something that's potentially a problem with people, you know, figuring out, well, which one do I need? It's like, take 5 minutes out of your day and research it if you're buying it for your kid, so that way a little shithead Johnny isn't crying whenever, you know, he gets the system he doesn't want. He gets this pink Isabelle system or something like that. But I just thought this was interesting because, you know, we've never seen an OLED be involved in any of these bundles before. And I'm kind of starting to wonder, like, if this is going to start like potentially a chain reaction. You know, maybe they throw some skins on some Switch systems. Like, you know, they've done it with a couple things, like a Pokemon system, a Tears of the Kingdom system. Like, why not? Why not explore that more? Like, that was one of the coolest things about the 3DS towards the end of its life cycle, were all these variants that I talked about. Why not try to explore that with the Nintendo Switch and maybe drop the price of it like $100 or something like that? And I could see people, you know, going out there and buying another one just to have in their collection, especially if it's like a cool variant. Let me know what you think of this, though, in the comments section down below. Is this something that interests you? Is this a good enough Black Friday 2023 deal for you to finally buy a Nintendo Switch? I feel like you probably would have bought one already if you really wanted one. But hey, you know, who am I to judge? Maybe, I don't know, maybe you wanted to win one in a contest or something like that, and you didn't want to spend your hard-earned money. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. Thank you for all the positive feedback in yesterday's video. I know I expressed the human side of me a bit more than some other YouTubers do, and I try not to do it too much, but, you know, I just want people to know that, like, I'm just an average dude at the end of the day. You know, I bleed the same blood. I deal with the same problems, this, that, the other. And, you know, everyone that watches my videos, I consider like my friends, you know, my peoples. So even if you hate watch it, you know, you're still my peoples. Like, just don't watch. Just don't look. just don't look. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. Got any feedback? Let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to like and share the video if you enjoyed it. If you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Trying to hit 500,000 subscribers at some point. It's looking like 2024, which is fine with me. You know, that's pretty much my market cap. I understand that. I'm a bit of a polarizing personality. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.